that dragon looks like a dog, but man, it is so freaking adorable. Pete's Dragon is directed by David Lowery, who made the critically acclaimed indie film Ain't Them Bryce. It's a film I haven't seen. This film stars Bryce Dallas Howard, Robert Redford, Karl Urban, Wes Bentley, and a kid named Oaks Fegley. Sorry if I butchered that name, kid, because you're pretty talented. So this is the newest of the Disney live-action reboots. This is a reboot of the classic, apparently classic, 70s Disney film that I've never seen. It's just about a boy, Pete, who has a huge tragedy in his family, and then he meets this dragon, Elliot, in the wild, and basically for 6 years, he's under his care, and then a park ranger played by Bryce Dallas Howard finds him in the woods and basically tries to take care of him, and then the town's like, oh, let's get rid of this dragon, yeah! And we have our movie. Now, I went to this film with kind of meh expectations because I've never seen the original one. That's one of the few classic Disney films that I actually never got around to watching, and I was interested in this movie because it looked kind of different from what Disney's been going for lately with their live-action reboots. Cinderella was great. Jungle Book was amazing. It's one of the best films of the year. So I was looking forward to this. I heard good things. I actually saw this on the Disney Dream Cruise line. I saw it in the Walt Disney Theater. Beautiful theater. I saw it the first night on the ship. I gotta tell you, this is one of the biggest surprises of the year. I really liked Pete's Dragon quite a bit. Let's start with the positives. I gotta say this right now. No one's bringing up the way this film was shot. This film is shot perfectly. Perfectly. You know why? Because it was shot mostly in natural light, or at least it looks like it was shot in natural light, except for the scenes inside, but everything outside looked like it was shot in natural light. Apparently the director's two biggest inspirations for the way he wanted to shoot this film were Spirited Away and The Witch. That's pretty cool. I gotta say, that's really awesome. The movie takes place in the 80s, and it does feel like a movie that is shot in the 80s, and plus the music in this movie, dear lord, really great soundtrack. It's folk music. I really liked it. It's composed, I believe, I forgot the person's name. I'll put the name right here. Great job to the composer of this film. The acting, for the most part, is good. Bryce Dallas Howard is likable in the film. She's just playing herself. The kid who played Pete, I see a bright future for this kid. Disney is doing a great job picking their leads in these reboots. Lily James was great in Cinderella. Neil Sahi was good in The Jungle Book. This Oaks Fegley kid, he was great in this movie. He did such a good job. Wes Bentley, he was alright. Oona, Laurence, who plays Wes Bentley's star, she's the girl from Southpaw, and she did good in this movie. Robert Redford's in the movie for a little while, but when he's in it, he does a good job. He's an iconic actor, of course. I mean, he's the Sundance Kid, for goodness sakes. Karl Urban, I'll talk about him later. The writing, not too shabby. The direction, pretty darn good. Pretty dark and pretty, like, depressing for a Disney film, and that's what he wanted to go for. He wanted to go for a more deeper, layered film. Something so different from the original film, apparently, so gotta give major props to the director. So my problems with the movie is that the movie is very, very cliche. Most of the things in this movie we've seen before in other films. Karl Urban was really over the top. I don't know if he was intentionally doing it, but if it was unintentional, which I think it might have been, oh, not good, Karl Urban. You were just in Star Trek Beyond a few weeks ago, and you were great in that, and now you're in this. Good movie, but you, not so much.
Let's go get that dragon. Go get that dragon. Go get that dragon.
Alright, take it easy, man. Just don't overdo yourself. But overall, this is a nice, heartwarming, really good family film that I think everyone will enjoy. There were a lot of kids that enjoyed it when I went to go see the movie. It's more for the adults. Like, kids won't understand the messages behind this movie, but people my age and higher, they'll understand it. I'm going to give Pete's Dragon a B. Guys, tell me down what you thought of this movie. If you saw it, what's your favorite of the Disney live-action reboots thus far? It was probably The Jungle Book for me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon.